I don't know how this video is going to go. I have to get on here and rant about WWE 2K25. I've played this game since it came out, and pretty much all I play now is my faction. I played through the whatever all the campaign stuff. I played through whatever it's called, the My Rise or the Undisputed, and then there's like the whole bloodline thing that you go through. Like, I did all that. I unlocked all the characters. And so now it's either just stop playing because there's nothing else to play. I have no desire to play the island. So you have my faction here, which is great. Like, everything about my faction is great. The challenges, like daily challenges, are fun. The live events are great, right? Because you have these opportunities to play these. It's like a never-ending campaign, right? Like, you play the AI, you get to unlock special rewards and open cards and all that. It's great. And then you have faction wars, which is a ton of fun as long as you have tickets to play it. World tour and weekly towers, like, these are just never ending. It's a never ending campaign, and I really love that about this game. So anyways, I really love my faction, but I also hate my faction. I'm like at a point now where it's getting so hard to want to play, and I want to point this out. So in the last video that I did, I had a little mini rant about this specific match right here. To unlock Lash Legend, what a tongue twister this is going to be, Lash Legend, you have to have this Javon Evans card. That nobody has this card. Like, there's only a few people that have this freaking card, man. There's no way people are at this point where they've even unlocked this amethyst card. It's just unheard of. There's not enough opportunity to get tokens, and then when there is an opportunity, the amount of tokens you can get is next to nothing. Not only that, you have to unlock all the previous colors. So anyways, I'm gonna complain about that more here in a second. But what I noticed and what I said in my last video was, I guarantee you, I have this feeling that there are going to be other live events that require Lash Legend. So not only am I getting screwed for this live event, I'm going to get screwed on this like never-ending live event. It's going to be like a domino effect, and I'm going to miss out on all of it. Well, fast forward to what's coming out tomorrow. Here's Ultimate Challenge 10. And wouldn't you know it, it requires Lash Legend. So there's no way, I guess it depends on how long the Ultimate Challenge is going to be around, but there's no way I'm going to unlock Javon in however many days it was. 30? Yeah, 31 days. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. So I'm never going to get Javon, which means I'm never going to get Lash Legend, which means I'm never going to get CM Punk, which sucks. And I also don't like the fact, like, why is this even coming out tomorrow? Why is this coming out in 16 hours? The other card you need for this is Naomi. Is this live event Naomi, which you can't even unlock for 6 days. Like, it's not even like, oh yeah, it's available and you just can't afford it like Javon Evans. No. Like, it's literally locked for the next week. So the Ultimate Challenge, like, why not delay this for a week? Why is it coming out tomorrow when nobody, like, not even the people that can get Javon Evans, nobody can get Naomi for another 6 days, for another week? It's crazy. It's irritating. I don't understand the logic behind this. But the other thing I'm irritated about, there's a lot. Still no World Tour update, which sucks. Now, if there's any chance of unlocking Javon, hopefully it's in some update that's coming out in the next like week, where they unlock another 10 regions, and there's enough opportunity to earn tokens in this that you can unlock Javon. Like that's got to be it. But we haven't seen anything in quite a while for World Tour. This is another thing I want to complain about, because the price of these packs keeps going up. It keeps going up. And I can understand that 2K is like, well, yeah, we're offering higher, more expensive cards, right? Because now these packs are coming with diamond cards. So yeah, you got to pay more for the opportunity to get a diamond card. Like, okay, but no, because not only are the price of the packs going up, the MFP you get when you pull duplicates is going down. So like the gap is growing, and that's insane. But I want to talk about this specifically. So here's this 20 pack. If you want to get the extra 3 little cosmetics you get for these packs, you have to get this 20 pack, which is 540,000 MFP or 486 VC. 486. That comes from real money, the VC. So I want to hop over. Actually, let me show you the VC real quick. Here are the options. You can't just buy the amount of VC that you need, right? You can't buy 486,000 VC. You have to buy 400,000 for $100, and then you still need 86. You can't buy 86,000 MFP or VC. So you have to get the 187,000 pack, which is $50. So to buy the 20 pack, you have to buy $150 worth of VC, even though it doesn't cost $150 of VC. So now that we're looking at this, I threw a couple weeks ago, I threw this Excel sheet together. So now this is turning into like a homework freaking project. Now we're back in school, and I have to talk through this because nothing's labeled. So here's the MF. Clicking on the wrong screen. Here's the MFP price for the 20 pack, and here is the VC price. This is the MFP section over here. So these numbers, if you're grinding, it takes 63 seconds per match. So there's 29 seconds. The method I have, just look on YouTube. Everybody has their own methods. They all use the same match. It's some 8-man tag match in World Tour, and you both get a signature when you tag out. Like, everybody's pretty familiar with this. My preferred method takes about 29 seconds to do the match. Now, I've gotten this down to 24, but this method I think is a little more reliable for me and a little more consistent, so I like it more, but it really doesn't matter. 29 seconds. This 34 seconds, at least for me, is how long it takes from the bell ending the match to the bell starting the next match. So this is the match ended. You got to wait for the celebration screen. You got to wait for, how much you earned screen, and, how many MFP bonus things you got screen, loading screen, going back to the main menu, picking the match again, picking your wrestler again, waiting for the loading screen, waiting for the splash screen, waiting for another loading screen. Then the match starts, and then you got to wait like 2 seconds for the bell to ring. So that, for me, all that, even just spamming buttons to click through as fast as I can, consistently takes me 34 seconds. Consistently. Now, I don't know if that's the same for everybody. I have PS5. I'm running on Wi-Fi, but I have like next to the best internet, whatever that is. It's expensive as shit, but for me, 34 seconds. So I don't know if you guys are faster or slower. For me, 34 seconds. So for me, it takes 63 seconds to do a match, and that'll get me 642 roughly MFP. So if I'm using the grind method, MFP, to get 540,000 MFP, I have to do that match 842 times. That is freaking dumb. That is so shitty. Like, I don't want to play that same match 842 times. That is awful. And so this is just, that's how many seconds, that's how many minutes, this is how many hours. 14 and 3/4 hours. 14 hours, 45 minutes. And that's if everything goes perfectly. You're going to have the matches where they reverse and it takes longer, or something happens, you don't get as much MFP. So realistically, probably takes closer to 15 hours. 15 hours to get that box. That is, to me, insane. That seems freaking nuts to me. So if you want to do the MFP, this is what it looks like on paper. This is how much time it takes. Now, I guess I haven't paid close enough attention to how often these boxes come out, these new packs. I don't remember if it's weekly or if it's bi-weekly. I guess if it's bi-weekly, you just have to grind a little over an hour every single day. But who wants to do that? That sucks. Anyways, this is all the VC crap that you have to deal with. Because I was genuinely curious on how much this crap actually costs. So here's your VC, right? Here's your options, and this is how much it costs. This is what we just talked about, right? Where you have to buy the 400 and the 187,000 for $150 to get enough to buy a 20 piece. Here's how much you get. Here's how much it costs. This is how much VC you get per dollar. So yes, you get 1,000 more VC per dollar if you go the $100 route than if you just go the $5 route. This is how much it costs in real dollars to buy the 20-piece box based on how much VC you get per dollar. So anywhere between $121 and $161 in real dollars to buy a 20-pack box. This is how much it costs per card. Per card. $1.20 per virtual card. Okay? I don't mind paying for something like if it's worth the money. I don't mind that. This is crazy. When you look at it on paper, this is freaking bonkers. Real trading cards, okay? So I kind of got my start on YouTube doing trading cards, as Disney Lorcana is a really good example of this because their booster boxes are 24 packs. They retail for about $140. You can find them all day anywhere on sale for $120. Okay, that's pretty much where you sit. So for the same price, you can get 24 packs of a real physical trading card game. Okay? Each one of their packs come with 12 cards, not 5, 12. And then on top of that, after you spend all your money and you get this booster box, you open it all up, you have physical product that has physical value. I can take these cards and I can sell them. There's a chance that I open up this box that cost me $120 and I find a card in there that's worth $300. That's a real chance. Even more is a chance that you just have a collection of cards in that box that are worth more than the box itself, right? There's real life value in a real thing. There's no value here. There's no value. The fact that they want the same price as you would for a physical trading card game that has real value that you can resell and you can make your money back, you can even make profit on. They want to sell you 5 virtual cards, and not only are they 5 virtual cards, they're not even freaking all wrestlers. It's like you get 1 wrestler per pack, and then you get side plates that nobody uses. I don't use side plates. I don't think I've ever used a side plate. Cosmetics, right? And you get duplicates for days, and the duplicates aren't worth jack crap. They're just like really low MFP. So like, dude, I love this game, but this is nuts. So every time you open up one of these packs, okay, and you're playing this game, and you get some stupid side plate you're never going to use, right? Or you get some cosmetic that gave you 50 MFP, just know that card costs you at minimum $1.20. And so here I just broke it out because I was interested in the other pack. So this is for the basic, the deluxe pack, and then the 10-piece basic and deluxe pack. And I was just curious how much it costs. So this is how much it costs per pack in real dollars. This is more expensive than if you were to find like a Pokemon or a Magic the Gathering card at Target. And you get a fraction of the cards, and then the cards you get aren't even, like, 99% of them are duplicates. On top of that, what's even more frustrating is I can't tell you how many packs I've opened that came with 2 of the same wrestler in the same pack. That you program this crap. This is programmed. There's no reason why there isn't some line of code in this programming that says you shouldn't be able to pull 2 of the exact same card from a single pack. That's like going to a casino and playing virtual poker, and you're 1 card away from getting a royal flush. And so you're like, I'm going to send back this 3 of diamonds, and you send back the 3 of diamonds, and in return you get a 3 of diamonds. That's what this is. It's crazy. God, man, I don't know. I like this game. I like playing this game. I have enough for a 20 pack right now. And I'm probably, I don't know, man. It's frustrating. I enjoy playing it, but everybody else is frustrated with this game. But I don't think anybody sat here and worked out all these numbers. These numbers got to be making everybody mad. Like, how do they get away with this? And if you're gonna sit here and allow people to buy stuff with real money, you either, like, the cost of these packs need to be way lower, right? Because the value of these packs are not the same as the value of a real trading card pack, right? Like these packs need to be $1 at the most, right? Because like that's probably the kind of value you're actually getting from these things. These things can't be $6 a pack. Like these things can't be worth $1.20 per card. That's not even, who even comes up with these numbers? If you're gonna make it to where you can buy it with real currency, it needs to be at a number that is reasonable. This is not reasonable to me. It's not. And now it's just a matter of time, right? Because like these packs have diamond cards in them, and then pretty soon the next pack is gonna have pink diamond. And so now it's going to go up from, how much is this thing? It's going to go up from 540 or 486 to 680 MFP and 538 VC or something. There's no reason it needs to be more expensive. The game evolves. Just let the game evolve. You don't have to charge people more money for it. Like the game, the whole point of that is to keep people interested, to keep people playing until the next one comes out. But like, you keep doing this, people are going to stop playing. And I got to be honest, I'm getting close to that. I'm getting close to that where I just, it's getting to the point where I can't play, right? Because I can't get Javon. Javon's locked behind 400 more tokens worth of Ruby cards and another 120 tokens of this. So I can't even play the matches. Like, come on, come up with a more reasonable amount for VC if you want people to actually pay money. Make it actually worth people's money. Make it a reasonable price, and then like start selling more shit. Add a VC option for tokens, right? Let me buy 100 tokens for $1. Like, that's perfectly reasonable. I don't want to spend more money on this game, but at least it's an option. It's better than not having any option at all. And it's still a way for 2K to make a little more money. Give me an option to use VC to buy my faction card or faction war cards, the tickets, right? Because once you're out of tickets, then you're screwed and you have to sit there and wait and for somebody somewhere to decide that, hey, now's a good time to give people tickets. Like, I just don't get it. Anyways, I've been ranting for way too long. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. I'm curious. I know a lot of people, other content creators who have expressed some frustration with it. And, it just, I don't know. Some of them have stepped away from it. And I don't know. Just let me know what you think. I love this game. All right. If somebody at 2K sees this, and like, I'm not sitting here trying to shit on the game. And I'm not sitting here, and I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, the developers are trash. I don't want to be one of those kind of guys. But like, there's no reason that some of this stuff can't be a little more reasonable. There's got to be a better supply and demand curve that makes this a little more interesting. So like, I don't know. Let me know. But that's it. I'm done bitching.